Reno, Intertwined Will, Professional's Pride. I skipped this FR. I would have loved to have it because he's FF7, which is a personal favorite of mine. And his FR is pretty unique. It's probably the most unique out of any of the FRs that we've gotten so far. Mainly because of its fulfillment conditions. Every other FR that we've gotten so far, the conditions pertain to what the team does, what we do. Not Reno's. Reno's are all about what the enemy does, which is a little odd. I don't know how much that would come in handy. Not to say it can't be used, not to say there aren't setups that would really pump that up, like a lot of off-turn setups. That'd be great, but that's not how I tend to do things. I tend to do the rush down thing, so not really for me. So we're gonna skip it. And I'm also broke, but I'm sick of bitching about that, but it is what it is. So, moving on. This stage was not so bad. This is not my first run. I originally ran this with Machina, Garnet, and Sherlotta. And I went back and did this because my first run was 3 turns. I'm like, I could probably do it in 2. So I did it in 2 with this. So I'm just going to upload this one because I like this one better. Originally, I brought a Raijin Call, which is very helpful for this fight. Because once you get these guys underneath 80%, both of them will carpet bomb you. And it hurts quite a bit. But I kind of figured, instead of using the Raijin Call to just bypass it, I'll just put Freya on the team for a few reasons. 1, she can get up in the air without using a turn because she's amazing. 2, while she's in the air and she's dropping spears, she can heal you after the damage that's done from the carpet bomb because she's amazing. And 3, I don't know how hard the carpet bombs were going to hit. So if they happen to hit hard enough to where it was going to kill, Freya has last stand for the team because she is amazing. Did I mention I like Freya? I think she's severely underrated, honestly. I'm honestly surprised that she's holding up as well as she has this far into the SHINRYU era, which makes me very happy. This seems oddly, strangely familiar, but this time there's no Penelo spinning. It's just Sherlotta doing her spams. I prefer Sherlotta spams simply because she has HP damage up in her kit, so when Freya's dropping those spears, she's doing a little more damage, but what's done is done. We sped through that. Now at this point, all I'm thinking about, I'm not even thinking about damage in the summon. I'm just thinking about FR setup. That is why I am dropping 2 C65s in a row with KLAY here. So this way we can just get the FR up, and then Tidus can get set up for the rest of the summon. And the second we are out of here, we're going to go into the burst. And that will be that. Which means the only 2 turns that we put on the count were Tidus's Burst Plus and Tidus's Burst. That's it. Everything else was free. There are definitely setups that can do more damage in the burst phase itself, but I wasn't really going for damage inside the phase. I was just going for low turns, and this is what worked for me. This also allowed me to reliably save both Rain's calls, so that way the second we get the KLAY force time going, we can just hit 80% and above every turn. So that was 1. This is 2. See, this way, look, this is perfect. So Tidus has 1 turn left in the summon, so that way he can LD into a launch since he just set this up, and then he will be all set up with his free skills to go into the summon. And now with this burst rotation, I did not do the typical Tidus burst rotation now that he has his FR, because we aren't utilizing the Tidus FR, we're utilizing the Cam FR. So I'm going to slash combo away to hit both targets more. And it worked out great. I did do something a little odd in the rotation because apparently I can't count. Counting to 3 is really difficult. You'll see me stalling like, what do I do? And then I pressed the wrong thing. Didn't matter because we killed them anyway, but I could have even pumped up the damage with this setup a little more than I did. Okay, here's the carpet bombs I'm talking about. No, KLAY, you got broken. It's going to drop the score a little bit, but that's fine. See, wasn't sure if it was going to kill, but either way, Freya will heal us up enough to deal with the HP requirement. So we don't end this fight with full health, but close enough. Simply just because Cam got hit. But now they're toast. Okay, I do have to get this out. I am very worried about the next banner, because it's the Cloud of Darkness FR. Now, I love Cloud of Darkness in this game. Cloud of Darkness is one of my favorite characters in this game, as far as how her kit works, and how she combines with other teams and stuff. I love Cloud of Darkness in this game, I always have. When she first came out, I remember, in the EX Plus era, I went all in, I got her stuff, used her a lot. Then she got her burst with Ultimate Brothers. Token that thing right away, right away. And then she got Burst Plus, green right away. She was one of my most used green characters ever. Maybe my most used green burst back in the Lufenia Plus era back then. Lufenia Plus, excuse me. And now she's coming out with the F. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. See, apparently I can't count. I should have used the slash combo there, but I didn't do that. I used energy rain. If I would have waited and used slash combo now and then the EX next, that EX would have done a lot more damage because we would have gotten another 88% burst before we dropped all that AoE. So that was a minor mistake on my part. So I could have pumped out a little bit more damage, but it worked out okay anyway. But yeah, I'm worried about the Cloud of Darkness FR. I really want it, and I'm probably going to have to skip it because I don't have a whole lot of gems. And Luna Freya is coming up, and I don't know what to do, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, even if I can't get what I want, I'll just use what I have and then just start saving until Tifa. Because I am not missing Tifa. That just will not fucking happen. I'm going to get Tifa. I don't give a shit. End rant. It wasn't much of a rant. That was just me complaining about my own irresponsibility in this game. But that's okay. But either way, even if I can't get exactly what I want, it's going to be fine. And we all signed up for that when we downloaded a gacha game. You're going to have to skip some stuff that you want. Life goes on. I think that I've pulled enough and maxed out enough so far that I'm going to be okay. Like, this Camelot FR is so stupid. It's so stupid. The amount of damage anyone on the team can do with him, my god. Especially Cam and Tidus, like, holy hell. I mean, that's no secret. Everybody knows that already. It's basically a cheat code, like 100%. Like, what were you at? I think he was at 25% health before we did this, and now he is... Where's he going to be at now? Fucking dead! The Cam FR is so stupid. Good lord. And now even this, 18%, that's going to be it. So I believe we got, I think it was 74 and 79% to dead. With a setup that isn't even optimal. I mean, everybody knows, you know, you bring stuff like Garnet or whatever, or have other burst effects going. We didn't even have the Cam burst effect going, and it still killed them. Like I said, I only dropped those options just to drop the turns. But if you want something more reliable, bring a Raijin Call and a Garnet, and you all know the drill. But that was my run. What'd you guys do? Thanks for watching.